Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, friends. Good evening and welcome once again to Kardec Radio and to our 6 p.m. Prayer for Peace program. Friends, it is always a joy to be here with you for these moments of reflection, connection, and renewal. A pause in our days to take a deep breath in and out, center ourselves, and reconnect together with God through prayer. Friends, tonight's reflection is inspired by a message in the book Minutos of Wisdom by Torres Pastorino. The message can also, friends, be found in the Spiritist magazine, issue number 71. It is here to invite us to reflect on the power of our attitudes and the impact of our example. So as always, friends, we prepared a slide with the message so we can read it together. Let us just share our screen with you. Here we go, friends. Wonderful. Great. So the message is here, friends, reminding us. Let's read it together. It says, do not criticize. Instead, try to collaborate with everyone without making criticisms. Criticism wounds, and no one likes to be hurt. And the person who enjoys criticizing gradually finds themselves isolated from everyone. If you see something wrong, speak with love and kindness, seeking to help. But above all, try to correct others through your own example. Friends, this message is here reminding us that peace is not built through correction, judgment, or harsh words. This message is here inviting us to reflect that peace is built through understanding, through patience and compassion. The way that we will speak, listen, and respond to one another matters deeply. How often, friends, do we go through situations in our lives that test us, or moments when we feel tempted to react rather than to reflect? These moments are tests. They are moments where we are then invited to pause and to choose patience, love, understanding instead of criticism. And when we act, friends, with kindness, even in challenging situations, we then become instruments of love and peace. Our calm becomes a strength. Our example becomes a quiet teaching. Our presence, friends, becomes a source of healing to everyone around us. So tonight, this message is here inviting us and reminding us we do not need to change the world at once. We change the world by changing ourselves first, one thought, one word, one action at a time. So let us think in our own lives, what are areas or situations that I think I can improve? I can see with different lenses. What are days in our lives that we think that we can do better? It can be a relationship at work with our families. What is that situation that sometimes tends to come back repeatedly in our lives and that we have in the past always faced with reaction, with criticism? And this message is here inviting us to take a break, pause, breathe in and out, and try to see the situation from a perspective of eternal life. This is here temporarily to teach us something. Let us reflect, what are those hard moments in our lives, those situations that we may not like the most, that are here to teach us What are they trying to teach us? And let us together try to overcome, try to change this behavior and collaborate over to choose always collaboration over criticism, to love other than judge, and to see how our examples can set the tone of love, of kindness, and understanding to all of those around us. And in doing so, friends, we bring peace not only to our hearts, but into the lives of everyone that we encounter. So, as always, friends, as we enter into this moment of prayer right now, we'll play some music, feeling this message in our hearts that invites us to renewal, invites us to seek the good, visualize the good, mold the good, and do the good always in every situation that we are faced with in our lives. So, feeling this music right now and breathing in and out, we invite everyone for this moment of prayer. And with our hearts filled with much gratitude, we praise you, dear loving God, for created us, your children, for giving us so many sources of learning, of support. We thank you, dear loving God, for this beautiful message that invites us to reflect, to choose understanding instead of criticism, to choose love instead of division. May we, dear loving God, reflect on those moments in our lives that we can make transformations for the better. Visualizing our loved ones, our families and friends, our colleagues at work. Also at this moment, receiving this invitation to harmonize ourselves. We ask, dear loving God, that our beautiful planet Earth is right now enveloped in a light of harmony, of calmness. We visualize everyone receiving a shower of blessing and healing lights, calming their hearts, inviting all of us to choose love, and certain of this healing treatment that you are always applying on us, dear God. Thankful to you, to our Master Jesus, our Prince of Peace on earth. We ask the permission to finalize these moments of prayer. And so be it. Friends, as always, it's so good to be here together with you, to pray with you. We hope that this message brings to you a lot of renewed energies so that we can together think throughout this week how we can harmonize ourselves and how we can become instruments of the good to all of those around us, friends. We thank you once again so much for joining us here today. We invite you to join us here every day for our Prayer for Peace program, as well as every morning for the morning prayer here on Kardec Radio. We look forward to being here together with you soon. In the meantime, have a blessed day, a blessed evening, and a blessed week. And we see you soon, friends. Thanks again.